Hi, I haven't made a video for a few weeks because really I didn't have nothing to say. But last week it was my birthday again. It's amazing how quick they come round. It only seems a couple of weeks ago that I was 80. Last week, 82. Where did the time go? I don't know. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I try as best I can to dispel some of the views on ageing. That ageing is just a slow decline and it's going to take control and there's nothing we can do about it. But we can. We have choices. And the choices we make every day will determine how we age. What we eat, what we think, and what we do. And most important of all, how we move. I think you can stay fit and healthy well into old age if you keep moving. You don't need pills. Exercise is your pill. It costs nothing. All it takes is effort, and the rewards are amazing. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that you're just going to get old, you're going to get weak, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can take action. It's called investing in you. Getting older gives you a chance to look back, and I wonder what advice I would give to a young George. Now that I'm 82, what would I say to him? I think I would say to him, well, you're young, George, you're fit and you're healthy, but it doesn't last. Before you know it, you'll be granddad or grandma and you'll wonder where the time has gone. For me now, getting older, is the time when I can be 100% honest with myself. I know my faults and flaws and the mistakes I've made, and I accept them with a smile. And I think young George would say to old George, keep living and enjoying, and keep writing a new chapter. It's not over yet. There's still plenty of things to do. Keep smiling and enjoying life. And to do all that, you've got to try and keep yourself active. That, to me, that seems to be the key of aging. If you want to enjoy life, that is. If you're happy to sit down and do nothing, that's fine, but don't moan about it and say you've got aches and pains. You don't have to. Move. Don't get into this age thing. Now I'm 82, thinking how many more years have I got to live? Don't go there. You're lucky to have reached this age. So many people never get to this age. So enjoy and feel lucky to be this age. I know when I started the yoga thing, the idea was basically as I was getting older to keep a little bit more supple, to bend and twist without pain. That was the reason I got into it. But what happens in a strange way, you start to become a little bit more, I think the word they call it, spiritual. Now what is spiritual? I used to think it was them women sort of with candles going and incense, but it's not. To me, spiritual or spirituality is a sense and an awareness of myself, of who I am. It's nothing to do with religion whatsoever. Well, in my mind anyway, I don't know, other people might think it is. But to me, spirituality has nothing to do with religion. It's more of questioning. And I think it's more of learning and actually looking inside yourself. And you're saying to yourself, how can I be better? How can I be the best of me? Mentally, physically. And I think it actually this is where it begins for me. It all starts with loving yourself. And I really think that is one of the most important lessons I've learned in life, is to love yourself. Stop worrying about what other people think. Stop looking for praise and adulation. Just start thinking about you. If you don't love yourself first, how can you ever learn to love somebody else? Respect yourself. Be independent. Don't be selfish. Loving yourself is an awareness of who you truly are. No ego, no bullshit, just honest truth. Who you really are. Grow and learn to respect yourself. It's an amazing gift really, because then you start, or you stop. Caring is the wrong word. I was going to say you stop caring, but of course you never stop caring. You never stop caring about your family and people, your friends. You're always going to care and worry about them. But you stop caring. You stop thinking inwardly about you. How can I be a better person all round? Spiritually, emotionally, and so much of that strength comes from turning in. Well, it has for me anyway. Other people might find it different. I'm just talking about now I'm 82, my journey in life. There's lots of, people might say there's lots of minuses about ageing. Well, maybe there is, I don't think, well, there is. I mean, if you want to look for them, if you want to, yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that. What about you don't want to do this or you don't want to do that? You haven't got to get up to go to work. You haven't got to please anybody. And the minus, the pluses, and the big plus to me is this inner peace you feel. It's an amazing thing, because what have you got to worry about if you've got your health? What problems have you really got? I mean, I know money is always an issue. Money is always going to be an issue. If you've got enough to get by, you're okay. Your health and your health is the most important issue. Take care of it and move. Don't give. Now, do you know, I'm giving advice, and my view is never give or take advice. Make mistakes. Take chances, make mistakes. Because the only way you'll learn is by making mistakes. And it's the only way you ever really grow, is by making mistakes. Doing things, doing stupid things. Sometimes you get away with them, sometimes you get caught. It's called enjoying life. Try it. Don't wait for others to make you happy. It doesn't work and it doesn't last. Happiness is an inside job. You must create your own happiness. Aging is not, believe me, aging is nothing to fear. You've lived a long life. You've lost people you love, your loved ones. I lost my wife, I've lost my sister, I've lost my parents. Is natural, you're going to lose your parents. I couldn't even think of the idea of losing a child. The idea of it crucifies me. You've known illness, I've had cancer a couple of times. You've known pain. You're probably going to find more and all. You've made many mistakes. But now, at this time of life, it's all about you. And I don't mean selfish. I don't mean selfish in any way, but it's all about you. You can do exactly what you want. You've got no one to please, apart from yourself. You can start living again like a child. You know, when I see little kids playing, I look at them and I find, and I suppose we all do, we look at them, they're smiling, they're laughing, they don't know what's in store for them. All the things they've got to learn. They've got to go to school, they've got to get pass exams, they've got their parents telling them to do this and people telling them to do that, they've got to get married, blah, 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 blah. Now, at this age, you haven't got to do any of that. So I can become that child again. I can look at things and look at life and smile and say, what does it matter? Because you're going to die. So enjoy this bit you've got. It's never too late, you know, to live like a child again. Something is going to kill you. You're going to die. Don't let it be boredom. Get up, get out, and live your life to the full. Because you only ever get one go. Bye.